back. WNST, Tassin, Baltimore, and WNST.net. Had a real treat this week. My dear friend Keith Miller from Strategic Factory, and I'm drinking from my Strategic Factory cup here on our Facebook Live and our YouTube WNSTV channel, threw me a note. He said there's a great thing happening in town, and it's a big thing, and it's short term, and we got to get the word out about this. The ESPN bus is coming to Baltimore in advance of the big Maryland-Michigan State game. And when they do this, they have a sponsor. Like we have sponsors, and their sponsor is State Farm. And they pick a local agent, and lo and behold, and I know Dave Carey and the folks as well over on the east side of town, we're going to be pulling in the ESPN bus over to Lee's Pint and Shell on Hudson Street. Everybody knows Canton, knows where that is. And right around the corner, State Farm agent Mimi Brown, who is the beneficiary or the host. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think it's great that Maryland's a top 10 team. I think it's great that all of this enthusiasm is coming to College Park, and they're using Baltimore as a little jumping off point on Thursday night. And I know one thing, Mimi, when you go to Lee's Pint and Shell, you're not going to leave thirsty or hungry. So I know we're going to have a bus, we're going to have you, and we're going to have fun and have great food. But this is kind of a shock even for you as a State Farm agent, right?
Yes, I was selected as the one out of 19,000 agents to be their host for the event in Baltimore, and then also represent them on Saturday for ESPN GameDay.
How does that happen? Is this geographic, or what? Give me the background's got to be better than that. Your phone just rings and they're like, meet us at Lee's on Thursday? I don't know.
So based on some of my production in the past, and then also just representation with the company that...
You're a good State Farm agent.
Yeah. So I was shocked to be the one, though. So very excited to be able to bring it to the community in Baltimore, more so just because, right in Canton, we have so many people insured right there, and really like to be a part of the neighborhood. So super excited to be able to bring it to our neighborhood on Thursday.
So what happens? You get like a phone call from State Farm, and they're like, did you know this thing existed a month ago, as an example?
No, I had no idea. So I had a call on Friday that I had been the agent that was selected. And lo and behold, they didn't even announce the ESPN GameDay was coming to Maryland until Saturday. So I have had, 4 days to get everything organized for the event. But we are super excited to be able to host and hold the event on Thursday.
Well, look, come on now. You're an insurance agent, so doing stuff timely, quick. That's what every one of your clients wants. I just got in an accident. Something just happened to me. I need help tomorrow. So doing things quickly, that's what State Farm agents do, right?
Exactly. We are always there. As the commercials say, we can pop out of nowhere. So used to being on my feet, having to get things to happen pretty quick. So just part of the job.
So give me the bus story here as you know it. I have seen said bus when they've done football game days here for like Army, Navy, and some other times. So I've literally seen the bus out my window at various points. But the basketball bus is a little bit different. And I know one of my dear friends, Jack Krabby, works for the Terrapins and marketing, and even a month and a half ago, I said, well, Michigan State, Maryland, that's going to be a big game, right? And Michigan State's lost some games recently, so it's not as big on their side. Maryland lost the other day as well at Ohio State, so they don't have the winning streak going on. But I know Maryland was sort of angling for this, and I even saw it like on Twitter, right? Like people were like, hey, let's get we want the game day here on the Saturday, and we always know in football season it's crazy in the Southeast. Anytime the bus pulls up and all the signs and the mascots and Corso and all that stuff. I know they've moved that to the basketball side. But this bus coming down on a Thursday night where there's already basketball being played, already things going on in the city, anything good going on in East Baltimore, I'm all about. You know that, Mimi.
Yeah, we're excited.
Well, for this, with the bus coming, is it 6 to 8 o'clock, correct?
It is actually 6 to 9 p.m.
6 to 9 o'clock,
so
okay.
The bus will be open to the public, so everyone, if you're there, you can actually walk onto the bus and get a tour. So you'll be able to see, where the commentators prepare for their sessions and then also relax in between the Saturday morning show and evening telecast.
The lounge is what you're saying, right?
Yes, the lounge, exactly.
Look, I know Brian real well, over at Lee's Pint and Shell. I've known him my whole life. He's the manager over there. We played Little League Baseball together in Berkshire in 1980. That's how far back we go. And I know that they'll have the lounge open there. It's a big deal. If you know Dave Carey, Brian, any of the folks over at Lee's Pint and Shell, come on out and see him on Thursday night. It is 6 to 9. I gave the wrong time, 6 to 9, not 6 to 8, in advance of the Michigan State-Maryland game on Saturday night. State Farm agent Mimi Brown is our guest. She is what does it mean to be the host? What do you just do? Does this mean you get free beer? What happens?
I hope so. No, I'm kidding. I will be there for the event.
Well, other than coming on my crazy radio show and yelling to everybody you know on Facebook and all your clients, hey, come on down, we got the bus, it's ours, you get to be the host. Do you have any other responsibilities?
No, that was my big responsibility is making the event happen. So just super excited to be able to bring it to Baltimore, to a place that means a lot to me, where my business is, and then also be able to share it with the community and share it with my customers. So super excited to be able to host the event.
All right, so I'm a guy who has home insurance, I have car insurance, I have life insurance, I have health insurance, I got business insurance, I got all sorts of liability, I got employees. What do people need to know about insurance? Like if I meet you over a beer on Thursday night, ladies, and say, I'm thinking about changing my insurance. What should I know other than what I see on a TV commercial, yours or any of the other competitors that are all bidding for my insurance? What's so special that you sell, Mimi?
I think the big thing so my agency, we really focus in on the customer experience. So it's not just about the car insurance or the homeowner's insurance, but we really like to get to know our customers and get to know what their hopes and dreams look like. So how can we protect those dreams, but also how can we help them reach them? Dreams such as retirement or sending children to college, and just being able to really be that person in the neighborhood that they can come and talk to.
Yeah, see, insurance is one of those things like when you don't do it and you're 51 years old like me and I buy auto, I have the same people, I like them. They're not in my life a whole lot, thankfully. They're in my life the minute I get in an accident, somebody hits me, something goes wrong, whatever. My wife is a 2-time leukemia survivor, so her health insurance and she's also diabetic, it's one of the most important things in her life. But you always feel like with insurance, like, do I have enough? Do I need more? Do I need less? What's the premium? What's the deductible? Mm-hmm. And I think as a regular citizen, you never really feel comfortable that you have the right that your insurance is perfect, right? And life changes too. And 5 years, 10 years later, things change about maybe what you'd want to do in insurance. And I'm guilty as charged. I haven't looked at my insurance lately. And I'm sure somebody in my audience is saying, hey, I wonder if I shopped this or I didn't. And every TV ad's telling me to shop it. It feels a little intimidating to start calling around and shopping. It feels like a pain in the butt, like Real ID or something else I have to deal with right now in my life, right?
Right, exactly. So we try to make it, so my office is actually open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So most local offices are 9 to 5. We try to, be there a little bit later. Because I know people's lives are crazy. So that 9 to 5, most people are working. 5 to 7, you're usually able to come in a little bit more. Because sometimes that face-to-face does mean more than over the phone, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, because are they really getting to know what needs to be protected or what dreams you might have for your family, and how can we make sure that those, happen and also are protected in case something were to happen.
We all have it. We all need it. We all sometimes don't know what to do with it. It's insurance, State Farm, Mimi Brown here. And I first off, congratulations for whatever you did to become the host. And I do hope that you get free beer. If not, tell Brian to send me the bill. I got one on me. You can find Mimi over on Lakewood Avenue, over on the east side. She's at 911 South Lakewood Avenue. I call it Canton, Upper Highlandtown, Lower Patterson Park, whatever you want to call it. East Fells Point. Have at it. We're going to be over on Thursday night at Lee's Pint and Shell, celebrating the ESPN GameDay bus and celebrating the fact that the Terps are a top 10 team and have lured the ESPN crew in for Saturday night's game in advance of Michigan State, Maryland. You got a little Michigan background, right? But your family's more lacrosse, right? You're from Annapolis originally, correct?
Correct. So we're a huge lacrosse family. My brother went to University of Michigan and played. My sister went to William & Mary, and then my other sister went to Harvard, and they all played lacrosse. So big sports family. I have two cousins that also played.
Where
at
did you
Naval
go, by the way?
Academy.
You've told me Michigan. Oh, is it Michigan, Harvard? Let's see, William & Mary. That's quite a cross. Where did you wind up going to college?
I ended up going to University of Richmond, so I'm a Spider.
You're a Spider. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, Spiders won some big basketball games in the day. They won a big game at Cole Fieldhouse in a tournament, I remember. But on the lacrosse side of things, it's your season, right? You're a lacrosse fan, right? Everybody's all. I'm doing a big event with Quint Kessenich in a couple of weeks on the 11th of March for Sports Boosters. We're doing a big night, a baseball lacrosse night. So for anybody baseball lacrosse, tis the season, right? But we got March Madness we got to get to first. We got a national championship for the Terps, even though you're a Spider. You're a Terp this week, right?
Correct. I am a Terp this week. I have some good friends that went to Maryland and played lacrosse there too, so I am a Terp fan for the week.
We haven't worked up enough hatred for Michigan yet in the Big Ten. Let's work on Michigan State. Let's get them out of the way on Saturday night. Mamie Brown here, 911 South Lakewood Avenue. She is the host from State Farm of the big bus coming to Lee's Pint and Shell on Thursday night. Mamie, a pleasure to meet you. Give a big shout out to Keith over at Strategic Factory, one of our partners here, making all of our swag. I don't know if he made my Raskin Global shirt here, but he certainly he made my Baltimore Positive hats. How about that? Maybe he made the Liberty Pure hat as well. But appreciate having friends who turn to friends, and we will see you on Thursday night. And congratulations. And I hope it's congratulations to the Terps. We'll check in next week and see how the event went.
Thank you.
You got it. Mamie Brown joining us here.
It was great being on.
Oh, it's great having you on from State Farm as well as the ESPN GameDay bus. Big shout out to Strategic Factory as well. You can find me maybe at the game on Saturday night. My pal Howard Share's having his 50th birthday party, so I got to give a shout out to Howard as well. He's been my lifer friend and my DJ partner and my skipjacks partner and hockey partner in life as well for his 50th birthday. So shout out to Howard. Maybe he'll come over to Lee's Pint and Shell as well and celebrate. I remember when I turned 50, it was like when Ovechkin won the cup. You celebrate the whole month, right? Nasty at WNST.net finds me. The buyatoyota.com audio vault there for all of our listening pleasure. We had Steve Gorman from the Black Crows on this week, John Rand from Sports Business Journal talking about the future of the Orioles, and Luke and I talking about Ravens, Terps, Orioles, all that good stuff, including UMBC head coach Ryan Odom talking about the Retrievers. A lot of college basketball going on here. A lot of good things happening. Towson's been winning lately. Loyola's been winning lately. Navy's been winning lately. Even they play each other this week. There's a lot of college basketball happening, and we're on it. Good to have the ESPN GameDay bus here, stoking the college basketball mojo. I got to put my Coppin State banner back up. Coppin and Morgan this Saturday from Hill, live here on WNST as well. We are WNST.net, AM 1570, and WNST Towson, Baltimore. And we never stop telling Baltimore positive stories like the ESPN State Farm bus and Mimi bringing it over to East Baltimore to Lee's.